Hi, I'm Carl. I'm a native Icelander, and I was drowning in airmiles, so I used them to buy first-class tickets with Icelandair to Washington, D.C. for some reason. Or saga class, as the Icelandic air marketing team likes to call it. I've never actually been on first class in my life, and I had no idea what to expect. It's so much more expensive, and I really thought you were just getting much more legroom and priority boarding so you can look down on all the poor people who have to walk past you on the way to coach, where they will sit like Shaq in Mini Cooper for the next 6 miserable hours. But no, there's so much more. For one thing, you get access to the Saga Lounge, where you can binge all you can eat on salmon and flatbread and drink as much as you like while you wait for your flight. If you have an Icelandic credit card, you might actually get this perk anyway. Make sure you use it. It's totally worth it for the $300 a year price tag. At least if you travel more than twice a year and drink about as much as an Englishman in Ibiza. Ibiza? Well, Skegness probably. If you're traveling with somebody who doesn't have this perk, just leave them and go to the lounge. You'll see them again on the plane anyway. Priority boarding is nice, but it seems to me that nearly all flights from Iceland these days are not boarded from the terminal. So having priority boarding just means that you are the first on the Helvítis bus that takes you the 200 meters to your plane, but still takes like 10 minutes somehow, and you get to wait in the cold, cramped box for the longest. You will have a bottle of water for you when you get to your seat, which is convenient, and as soon as the boarding is complete, you get a glass of bubbly. I have no idea what that is, but it tasted nice, and you get macaroons to go with it. I don't really know what the rich folks eat with the champagne normally, but I'm pretty sure it's not macaroons. There's a bunch of stuff in a little pouch you get with your seat. In the kit you have a one-size-fits-none socks, which actually come in handy when my feet got a bit cold. There are earplugs in there in case there's a kid screaming in coach, I guess. Chapstick, hand lotion, mineral spray. They really don't want you to shrivel up like a prune during the flight. Then there's a toothbrush, which comes in handy for someone who always forgets to bring one. And there are these wearable blinds, whatever they're called. But I'm not on first class for the first time in my life just to brush my teeth and go sleeping. I'm here to drink. I need to get my money's worth. And earplugs and water in spray bottles is just not gonna do it. This sticker set is missing one very important sticker. Wake me up to pour booze down my throat, please. And I'm going to need it because we are about to experience the most amount of turbulence I have ever experienced. It was a very windy day in Iceland. So windy, in fact, that I literally experienced turbulence in the car on the way to the airport. I know, statistically speaking, I'm more likely to die of a heart attack than in a plane crash due to turbulence, but that fact doesn't help me at all because my odds of having a heart attack just went way up. No pun intended. But before long, the worst was over and we got some menus. We were in for a treat. On the menu, it says gravlax with celery, horseradish sauce, pickled mustard seeds, quinoa and dill. So I know these are words, but I just don't understand them. We had a choice between beefsteak with barley salad and a mandarin orange, and truffle dionaise? I don't know. Or duck confit with potatoes, roasted baby carrots and mushroom sauce. And for dessert, skyr and raspberry mousse. I do wonder if I could take this knife through security at the airport. Maybe I should steal it and find out. But now to the more important menu, the drinks menu, where I'm going to make the most of the air mile points I spent on this seat. And the thing that's going to guarantee I don't shrivel up like a tippy in a cold tub. Now this is where the contrast between coach and first class started to become clear to me.
Just drink it.
The service on Icelandair is usually fine, but on Saga class it's excellent. Our attendant actually smiled, and not a smegfile, and not a fake smile, I think. She was just awesome. See these lights here? I got them for free from Armitech for some reason. Not a sponsor, they just send me a flashlight sometimes for whatever reason. And I can't recommend a flashlight enough when you're in Iceland, well, at least during the winter months, and there's no need to bring them in June. I legit use mine every single day, mainly to find my dog's turds in the dark. No problem seeing what he's doing. Does it need to be an Armitech light? No, but if you want to check them out, there's a link in the description and a discount code. I don't get anything if you buy one, except maybe another light one day. And Armitech, next time send me one of those really powerful ones, and I see if I can explore Iceland in the dark with it. And give me kickbacks, of course. Anyway, flight coach, Saga class, either way, I hope you have a great trip.